So here's the way I like to start a fire. First, take some dry wood, such as this one, and you can take your axe, camp axe, and just chisel away dry flakes, shavings, whatever. So you make a bunch of those. I can make it faster if I had two hands, but just to demonstrate, you do that, you toss it in there. When you got enough like to start the fire, you add some wood, so some paper. There's some thick logs around that, so it's kind of a pyramid shape, but not a perfect pyramid, but it doesn't matter. So now light some of this paper. And this is, I know it was on the ground in the garage. It's not super dry paper, but I think it'll do. So while that's going, I take more shavings, shave them off, sprinkle on top, so that the wood starts to light up too. This is very thin dry wood, so it should light. Don't smother it too much, but you can also add some more paper if it's just going out, which in this case it looks like it's okay, but not a problem. Add some more paper. Hard to do this with one hand, but should be okay. And you want to be working with dry wood. After this all gets going, you could toss some wet wood on there. It's gonna burn slower, but also drying wood on here. If you do dry wood on top of your wood stove, make sure you remove it. Don't leave it unsupervised because it will light up. And I keep the chimney open while it's lighting up. There's a lot more smoke and a lot less heat coming out of this. So as it's going, you can also keep working on it with the shavings. And just add it on there. So you want to create a lot of this hot ash, and you can also blow on it. To help it out. Lots of smoke is going out of it. There is some sizzling cold wet wood in there I can hear. But it is going. Now this fire is only going to go out if the wood shavings are all done and it doesn't light up the fatter pieces of wood. There's a lot of smoke right now, so there's always a lot more smoke when you first start the fire, so don't be alarmed. It does settle down. Once it heats up, the fire burns a lot more efficiently. So now it's a lot of smoke already is breaking through, and now it's a good time to add some medium-sized logs on top of that, preferably some dry ones. So that's it. This fire is gonna, it should stay on now. I don't see why it wouldn't go, even though some of the wood on top there is wet. But I put a lot of shavings in, Uh, there is some dry wood in there too, so that should help. What I like to do is now create some extra shavings for the next time I start a fire, so it helps out in the whole process. So I got maybe a third of the shavings in there right away, light the fire, and then work on it while the fire is warming up. This fire is not going to really warm up until maybe like another half hour, until the whole stove warms up and you can actually come into your teepee and it'll be warm. Then you can actually close the vent, the chimney. You can limit the amount of heat escaping through there, and then when you open the doors, it'll create some nice warmth for you. And that's it. And don't forget to move your beer out of there because it will get hot. Cheers.